Alright, welcome back guys. Hello there Abby, and anyone else who might be lurking about or watching the VOD later. Welcome back to some more Path to Radiance. We are back again at this chapter. I feel like I have learned everything there is to know about this map. And I can see why it is the notorious map that some of you guys seem to have hinted at earlier. I love when flyers get stuck in a pitfall. Genius, Kaga. I don't think flyers can get stuck in the pits. If I'm thinking about what you're thinking about, Abby, I think I tested it last time, and I don't think flyers can get stuck in them. Then I'm talking to my ass. No worries, no worries. So yeah, a very quick recap. We are continuing our march onto Crimean territory, where Ashnard seems to have moved all of his troops to, and they are seemingly preparing for a war against the beastmen of Gallia. And so I think their intention, the original intention for taking over Crimea or invading Crimea, is just so that they are able to set up base closer to the action. And if they had to if they had to like march through Crimea, I don't think Crimea would have let them do so. So I guess their only choice was to invade Crimea, the Danes that is. So after having taken over the Dane capital, we found out that Ashnard's actually not here. The prince is actually at or not the prince, the king is at another castle, and so we are headed for Crimea in order to confront Ashnard. But along the way, we are gonna have to fight Patrine here, who has been kind of disappointing Ashnard recently, and so I feel like he has sent her here to take us on, and hopefully we are able to take her out in this chapter. She might flee, but we'll see. We will see. In terms of gimmick for this particular map, there are hidden tiles. I know there's one here for sure. There's also one here, and maybe even like one or two here. I remember there was like a string of them here. There was at least like two here. So stepping on those with an infantry unit, or anyone who travels by land, they basically lose their turn and they are hit with stun, which recovers at the end of your turn, but it basically ends your turn. So I got caught by that a couple times in the last stream, and so we're gonna try to avoid those if we can. I remember there were at least like two here, I believe. There's one in front of each of the mages, because it made sense, right? If you're able to stop your range units from attacking the mages, that is good for them. The thing to watch out for though are these stupid ballistas. Some of these... Wait. Is the game going easy on me here? Oh no. Never mind. I was just about to say, I thought the game was going easy on me, but there are a couple ballistas here that are actually not just regular ballistas, but they are killer ballistas. So I think what that means is that they hit you with an increased crit rate. And that was basically why my Leaf died last time. I got friggin' crit and ganged up on by a couple of these Dane soldiers. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can avoid that this time. Also, we got introduced to two new characters. I forget their names already. there was a gentleman and also a gentlewoman who appeared as we were approaching this side of the bridge here. And although they don't fight, they do send a couple green units in here to help us take out the enemies here. I'm guessing the bonus experience is tied to how many of them you can actually keep alive by the end of this chapter. So I think that's pretty much it. We'll have to figure out how to take up a train, obviously, but we'll figure that out as we get there. Also, hello there, Scott. How's it going? It is going great. How about yourself? I was just given a very quick recap as to the current situation. I think I should be able to beat this map today, but we'll see. We might get unlucky again and get screwed by these killer ballistas here. Okay, so I think there's nothing to change about my teams. Again, I think last time I just got a little unlucky with the crits here. So let's jump into it. Doing fine? Okay, awesome. Awesome. Great to hear. Great to hear. We're gonna jump into the bridge chapter again. Lots of fun. Alright, we're gonna skip these dialogue as well. I don't think there's anything too important there. So we'll skip that. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention, but Har does end up joining you towards the middle of this chapter. As you approach the middle of the bridge, they actually show up from behind and they try to ambush you, but you can actually recruit him with Jill. But the three Goonies that follow him are still hostile, so we'll have to deal with them. Okay, so we'll jump into it here. We'll jump into it. Let's see how lucky or unlucky we are today. Hoping not too unlucky. Let's move Leaf in front here. Don't need to equip anything because she already has it equipped. We will also double check their ranges. Rescue. This is great. Also, hello there, Treeman. Welcome. Gonna lurk for a bit. In the mood for iced coffee. Ooh, very good. Very good. Hope you enjoy your iced coffee and thank you for the lurk. Okay. So what I want to do here is I actually want to... What I want to do is I want to Bolton you down here. So I'll try to get as close as possible. I'm gonna not put Mia too close because I remember she... Actually, it might be a good idea. Maybe a good idea? Maybe a good idea. I basically want Mia... Not Mia. I want her close enough that she can bolt down the ballista next turn. So she can reach, but I'll stick Jill. Okay, Jill can't reach, but she can after a dance. I'm also having some coffee right now as well. I think I really need it today because I am going on 5 hours of sleep today. I think you're fine. You have full guard, so you should not take too much damage here. Shouldn't take too much damage. Let's move Mia up. Let's move our mages up as well. Mist as well. Mist, I actually want to trade away the iron sword from Ike. Just drinking black coffee at the moment. Pain. Do you not drink black coffee on the regular, Abby? I've basically been drinking black coffee ever since I started working full time. There was a gentleman that I used to sit next to, and he basically convinced me that I shouldn't be drinking coffee with milk and sugar, or cream and sugar, because coffee is actually pretty healthy for you, from what I understand. And when you add milk, cream, and sugar into it, it adds calories to your drinks. Whereas black coffee on its own, I think it's like very, very low calorie. Yeah, I think coffee is healthy, unless you have a different opinion. Coffee is healthy. You shouldn't drink like too much of it, but like a decent amount a day is like a cup or a cup a day. I think is like pretty healthy, I think. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, obviously you don't want to drink too much coffee. I actually find I drink too much coffee. I buy an extra large cup of coffee every day, and I finish maybe like 90% of it most days. But yeah, coffee's good. Also, hello there, what should I call you? The Get XO. Are you okay if I just call you XO? Coffee is a thermogenic. What does that mean? What is a thermogenic? If I drink 3 cups of coffee, I don't know what happens, but when I go to sleep, I constantly have the urge to do something. Anything that isn't sleeping. Yeah, I mean, don't drink that much coffee. If you're someone that does intermediate fasting, you can drink black coffee and it won't break the fast. Oh, is that true? I did not know that. Thank you for sharing. Do you ever fast, Scott? I feel like that's something that I guess unless you fast, you wouldn't necessarily know. You do? Oh, okay. May I ask why it is you fast? I like iced coffee drink with sparkling water. Oh, I've never had that. I've had people suggest that to me, trying iced coffee with sparkling water, but I've never tried that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say you move 9. I'll move here. Okay, yeah, she does move 9. To lose weight. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so let's try to bolt down this guy. Cause actually, was it this guy? I think it was this guy. Okay, I gotta watch out for this guy then. I do have 2 charges. Okay, this is 28, so not a kill. Okay, so we're not gonna bolt down this guy. We're gonna definitely bolt down this soldier here, because we get a blizzard to use afterwards. Most of the week I only eat dinner. Wow, yeah, that does sound pretty tough. But if you're trying to lose weight, then I guess it makes sense. XO says Brazilian coffees are the best in the world. We recommend them if you want to dive into the world of coffee. Is there any brand, any particular brand I should try? I also heard that that Or I think I know that Vietnamese coffee is also pretty good stuff. Only the first few days. Ah, yeah, yeah. I see, I see. I see. So what are we doing here? I want to try to get Braum to promote. So let's try to take you out. It's only 15 if I do hit. 14. I need to weaken you a bit here. Actually, Torma is also about to promote as well, so let's try to give him the kills first. I'll look some for you. Awesome, thank you. I got a coffee made of bird poop as a birthday gift. Too sour. I've tried elephant poop coffee, and it was actually, oh jeez. What is that? Do you want me to delete this? It's a Brazilian site. Please delete. Okay. Let me delete that message. How do I delete message? Sorry, give me 1 second. How do you delete stuff? Oh, here we go. There you go. Okay, I don't know what that was, but it wasn't in English, so I couldn't understand it, and I don't know what it means, so I will delete it as per your suggestion. I'm looking for some brands you can find there. Oh, okay, okay. If you just let me know the name of the brand, I think I can also take it from there. Oh, I can also take it from there. Okay, let's dance. Should we dance? How close do we need to get? Okay, I think I actually need to go like here. I'm hoping this is not. It's not. Okay, we're gonna blast this guy because he's super annoying with the Blizzard Tome. Okay, awesome. So one threat neutralized here. Is broken, but that's fine. Get a Blizzard Tome to use, which we'll gladly trade with Liliana here. So I can also use a Blizzard Tome, and if I do this, this is not a kill. But I can dance and kill, so I think we might do that. I'm pretty sure there's another Blizzard Tome on the map, so we'll try to get that. But if we can take out this dude, that'll be great. Okay, need a shove. It's actually awesome. The whole the whole shove and smite in this game is awesome. Okay, we're gonna take out this Blizzard guy, or not this this Ballista. But yeah, it's so nice that you can actually just go online to buy the stuff now, whereas before you probably had to go and visit certain countries to pick stuff up. I need a crit to kill. Maybe I can weaken you a bit here. 11 times 2. I think this can actually help me out here. Weaken this guy. Okay, let's trade. Iron Sword. We'll take the Restore Staff for the time being. Alright, tell me you can weaken them for me. Okay, perfect. Mrs. Sprite is actually pretty cute. Thought she got a horse. 66, 66, 71. I think I'll take 71. Let's take 71. Nice, good job, Braum. Let's go, Braum. Gotta get you promoted this chapter, hopefully. I think this is okay, actually. I need to attack from here. Otherwise that Lagoose will be able to hit me. So my dad, he's actually been in Vietnam for the past couple months, and usually when he comes home he'll bring a lot of goodies from Vietnam, including coffee. So I'm looking forward to what he'll bring back this time. 16. I'm gonna send Mia back here because she's gonna be fighting all the people who show up there. Also, hello there, Yoshi. I hope his trip has been fun. Hope you're well act. Yes, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I hope you are doing good as well, Yoshi. It's been a week since I last talked to you, Yoshi. I hope everything is good. There's no need to worry about my dad having fun on his trip. He's as I might have mentioned this before, but he travels back to Vietnam every year ever since my mom passed away, and he's been like itching to go past couple years because COVID didn't let him go, and so I'm sure he's having a lot of fun in Vietnam right now. Let's also stick you. I remember there was like a hole here, somewhere here. Well, let's see. Should I try to find this hole? This might be the hole. Because this guy isn't moving. Well, let's see if he moves. I'm not gonna push it. Yeah, my dad, he's probably I mean, I just talked to him yesterday, and he told me that he's extending his trip. So he was actually supposed to come back last weekend, but kind of last minute he was like, yeah, I want to stay until I think he said next year March. Which is kind of bad for him, because here in Canada, if you leave the country for more than, oh shoot, am I dead? Ooh, am I dead? Oh, that was fast. Damn it! Damn it. I remember having a massive crush in a Vietnamese model girl around 2010. That was fast. That was fast. That was fast. Yeah, so we're gonna restart for that. Oh, this chapter's really killing me. Her name was Ellie Tran. Ellie Tran. That sounds familiar, actually. Very, very familiar. Okay. I was hoping we wouldn't have to reset today, but seems like I goofed up. Had too much faith in Jill there. Bit too much faith in Jill. Okay, so unfortunate, but I think we can. We'll live. We'll live. I don't think I was rushing, I just didn't think, or I guess I forgot that Jill is a bit of a slowpoke. She probably needs her promotion in order to not get doubled. Let's see. You hear the mage is close by. Oh, whoops. I think it'll be okay. Should be okay. Should be okay. Oops. There. I will trade that sword from him next turn. But yeah, that name sounds very familiar. She was just a model, right? She didn't, did she do any acting at all? But yeah, the name is very familiar. I just don't remember where I've heard it. She's a blogger? I see. I see, I see. Yikes. Rip you. Yeah, I figured this Ellie Tran person was probably known for that. I think I can get close enough again to down you. Wait, I'm not close enough? Darn. Can't see. I am not close enough. I need to be one tile closer. Which I can do like this. I'm gonna bolt down that dude. Do you still follow this person, or do you know if they have moved on and they're doing other stuff? Goose land 17. 15. 15. Alright, we'll bank on a 66 landing here. I remember drawing her in realistic style once, that's why the name kept on my head. Okay. Let's say I dance Soren. Let's dance Soren. We're gonna try make that same play here and take out the ballista. Let's use you. Oh, the other thing is I still don't know how Sota is supposed to promote yet. I think this tile is safe. Oh shoot, that's right, I don't double you. Ooh. Okay, I needed a crit there to kill, but this is fine. Let's take the... I think the restore staff, right? So Leaf, you could potentially get gained up on, but that's not the problem. Problem was that Jill died last time. You wish you were here when I tried using Master Seal on him? I think I tried it in the previous chapter, basically in that church map. I think I tried there. Maybe one of you guys can remember when I tried it, but I thought it was in the last chapter. Okay, we're gonna burn this guy. Oh, was it in the preps for the last chapter, or was it for this chapter, Yoshi? Wait, you don't kill? Oh... Too much faith in you. Oh, at least Jill can get the kill, right? And this is a much safer spot. Yeah, it seems like there are at least 2 story-based promotions, right? I missed most of the last chapter, sorry. Oh, no worries. No worries. But anyways, it was pretty surprising to learn that. He doesn't promote via Master Seal. Very, very interesting. Alright, since we don't kill you in one hit, I'm just gonna do this. South is built different. I looked up and saw that these coffee brands are the best, and you'll probably find them out there. Santa Monica, Baggio, Fazenda, Pesseguir. I probably butchered the pronunciation, but you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Peachy Farm? Interesting. That does sound pretty good. Does sound pretty good. Okay. Wait, why am I moving me up there? She's supposed to defend my back line. Alright, this is fine. I don't think anyone will die. Oh, darn it. That was actually really bad. really bad. Basically means I wasted like 1 extra durability on the Blizzard Tome. Ooh. Ouch. Whoa. She did like no damage. What the heck? It's a tough cat. Yeah, that was a crit. That was a crit. But I guess she just does so little damage that... Yeah. So crit only did like 6 damage. These beasts are something else. Okay, so can I still reach you? Let's see. Mia leads level grind. Well, she was using the iron sword. I had a pref sword for her. I think she would have been fine if I used that. Okay, we're gonna try to weaken you. This is 17. This is 22. It's bringing you down as much as possible so that Braum or someone else can take you out. I swear she's actually pretty strong. Mia, that is. Okay, Mia, I need you to run. Let's have Braum come in, take you out. Steel Lance is 11. Is it 11? No, this is 9. This is also 9. So we're gonna have to hope for a 61 here. I believe in you, Braum. Got this. Yes. That should be like big EXP for him. Yeah. But yeah, let me actually copy and paste that first. The coffee recommendations. Let's see if I can't order that online somewhere. I take it you're a big coffee drinker too? XO? Otherwise, you wouldn't be recommending it to me, right? This is 19, not a kill. Fire is 12. Let's bring it down low enough so that Jill can get the kill. Or try to. I was able to promote Tormod in the last stream. 19, 11. Let's do this. Oh. Oh, Jill. That was not good. Come on, Jill. Okay, attempt number 2 here. 77. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? This might actually be bad because I feel like I'm gonna walk into a hole here. Okay, no hole. Oh, that was This wasn't a kill. This only does 10. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that. If there's a tier of competitive Fae, I would be on gold, I guess. Actress would be challenger. I don't know what that means, but... Okay, so... I need to kill you. Okay, so the problem here is that this archer is going to go back onto that tile. Ooh, it's actually kind of bad. Yeah, this is kind of bad. Because Jill's in danger. She might be in danger. Okay, unfortunately... Can I do this? Ooh, even Rayson is in a bit of danger here. This is not good. Ooh, someone might be dead again. Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. It's League of Legends ranking tier. Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Master, Challenger. I'm at the moment with 1.9k orbs waiting for the next legendary banner because I need more legendaries plus 10. Yeah, that's a lot of orbs. That's a lot of orbs. Okay, so who needs healing? So if you get crit, you might die. Mia could get hit and die. Oh, this is so bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not good. Oh, did I run into you this week, XO? Maybe I didn't recognize your name, but I am sorry if I took any lift from you. Sorns, okay, let's get you to attack this guy. $11 times 2. Let's do it. How many orbs do you have, XO, and also Yoshi? If I had to guess, you probably have a lot of orbs, because I think you only save up your orbs for Yu-Gi-Oh banners, so 66, what the? That is so not the amount of orbs I thought you had. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try to find that hole. There we go. I was gonna say. Okay, so we might die again here. Jill is probably going to get targeted. Leith can also get targeted. If she gets crit, she dies. Rayson is also in range, I think. So we might be in trouble. Oh, actually, now that you mention it, I did summon for Harmonic Leaf. Because I think they're a really strong unit. So I went into the banner to pick up some copies. I also got more Selifs, or not Selif, Lewins along the way. Oh. Wait. Going for Mia, what the heck? Mia. Oh, don't you crit me. Don't you freaking crit me. That guy could crit me there. We have Part 1 Dancers, Thracia Dancer, Part 2 Festival reruns. We had Legendary at the start of the month, and Refined Julia color sharing with Ascended Ishtar. Did your summons go well, Yoshi? I'm hoping they went well. Okay. Okay, so I have to be careful here because let me see what your range is like. This guy has a killer bow. I still don't understand it. So when they're using the ballista, it's whatever this is, right? It's not their killer bow. But he is a sniper, which means his crit is pretty high. So even if he's using an iron bow, he actually has really high crit rate. Which is scary. Scary. Okay, I think I have to physics here, because I can't get close enough to you. I'm completing my 4th hero plus 10, but still to keep I need 1 more plus 10 in each season, and 1 more dual plus 10. 2 Ascended Ishtars, 1 Legendary Deirdre, 1 Legendary Julia, Ascendant Rita, 1 August, Dancer Quan, 2 Karen merges, ooh, very nice, and 1 Festival Larce. That's really good. That's really good, Yoshi. Especially, I remember you had some pretty bad luck with previously. I remember when you were going, when Uller is back, I think you had some pretty, oh no, oh no. No. Yeah, I remember you had pretty bad luck going for, not Uller, I think it was Nana, now that I think about it. I think you said you had some pretty bad luck with Nana. Okay, actually... Okay, I think I'm gonna go here. Because I want to come in here and take you out. Take out that guy. I'm going with 600 next month to close Atri. Ooh, very nice. Atri is a very fun unit to use. I'm actually gonna just knife you instead. Can I kill you? Okay, this will kill. Right? 17 times 2. Legendary banner in a few days? Yeah. Which means the trailer is soon. Trailer is soon. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. Had pretty bad luck with Ula last time, and thinking about had pretty bad luck with Ula last time. I'm thinking about getting Fate Pass for a month, just because I always hit 40 summons on Legendary Banners for her anyways. Just to guarantee at least 1 Uller, yeah. That's a pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. So you are not in good shape. Okay, I need to heal up her. So I'm actually just gonna run back with you. I don't need to run that far. Let's go here. Bridge of Madness. I haven't been keeping track, but I think this chapter has been testing my patience a bit. For sure, testing my patience. Ike. Okay, so I remember there was a sword master and 2 dudes, and then also a paladin here. If I remember correctly, last time I had all the mages go back, so let's do that. the next range unit. Oh jeez, I hear a doggo barking like crazy at something. I don't know what, but he's barking. We have guests over, or my aunt's friends know that she's here, so let's move Braum. I'm pretty sure Braum can take a hit, so I'll move Braum. Move you. Pokey Pokey is about to break. Let's see if I can't hit and run in a second here. And let's move Ikey Poo. I still can't get over the female merchant calling Ikey Poo. That was pretty funny. I'll be back in a bit. Good luck, Act. You got this. You'll conquer this bridge. I will try my best. Okay, I think that's all I can do. He's actually going for South. Alright, Braum. Haven't seen you crit yet. Ooh. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Braum. Just as I said, I've never seen him crit yet. He goes and crits for me. Observe. Observe indeed. This cat is fast. Ooh, I'm a little slow this time. Okay, sweet. So you have a silver blade, which I can challenge you with. I'm gonna stick you here with an iron blade. Or iron sword. And then have you guys maybe finish them off here. Okay, so Kitty Cat here is kind of annoying. It's actually really annoying. So this guy didn't move for some reason, which leads me to believe that maybe this is a... interesting. He didn't move. Didn't move. I don't have a javelin? Oh right. I forged a A-rank lance for Braum here. He needs to get one more rank in order to use it. I have the arm scroll ready for him, so. Okay, how do I do this? I think I just heal with Soth here. Actually, what I can do is I can actually... I know this is a hole for sure, because we ran into it last time. So what I can do is I can actually pick him up here, so he's not in danger. Okay, so that's good. I can keep Braum where he is, I think. And I'll actually I'll even have him equip the Lagoon Slayer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think I'll have him here. I'm pretty sure he can take a crit from the ballista here, so it'll be fine. You're pretty healthy. Let's move you here, ready to pounce. Also move you here. Yeah, let's heal up South. I'll have the Heron hang out with the mages here. Could have danced for EXP, but whatever. A crit would have been 15 damage, so he's fine. Okay, I want Braum to kill here. Ooh. So I equipped the Iron Sword because I was hoping she wouldn't crit and just lower the health enough that I can finish him off, but she does like to crit. We're gonna try to give as much EXP to Tormod here. He's gonna promote soon. This is 14, great. I feel like he probably would have promoted if that Swordmaster didn't die. Because promoted units tend to give more experience, right? Thunder. Let's see how much damage I do first. Fire is 15, okay. I need to do at least 16 to you. He'll definitely promote whenever the paladin arrives. Have him a little closer. Over here, I want Braum to kill. $64.69, nice. I have a feeling he's gonna miss here, but might as well try to go for it. Ooh, very nice. These units also seem to give quite a lot of experience. Let's watch out for your range. wonder why that guy isn't moving. Don't want to get poked, so do that. Aiki Poo can go here. And Jill, I'll have you hit and run next turn. So that's 27 if I get crit. Have to keep that in mind. Okay, how do I deal with you? I get you killable if I kill you. Okay, it's weird that this guy still isn't moving yet. Actually, you only have... Oh, he's already done with his ballista now, so he can't really do anything. So let's take our time to come in here then. Let's explore any holes that we haven't explored yet. We won't attack. Should have danced again. Went a little too fast. Okay, I'm pretty sure he is gonna promote if I do this. If I kill, that is. Thunder. I wonder how this even happens. What I mean is, how did these guys end up sneaking behind me? Don't we have like forces waiting in the back line to prevent this stuff from happening? Okay, I don't get the kill. I'll get the kill if I dance. I mean, if you're like a Wyvern Knight or something, then you should be able to avoid it, but... $12 times 2. kill, I think that's fine. One thing that I applaud on this game is that it doesn't have same turn reinforcements. I really don't like that. Yeah, especially if you don't see it coming and they just come in and snipe one of your guys. It's like super feels bad. Super feels bad. Also, I have provoke, so Mia's gonna actually kill here. All right, do we enough to promote him? Sweet. We actually saw this last week. He actually promoted last week. But we're doing it again because people died. Or Elite died. Okay, we're gonna do staff. Lots of sages in your team? Yes. Do you like my sages? I mean, the game's giving you the option. It's not that I necessarily want to do that. I want to do knives, but unless your mage has like a lot of crit, I don't see the point in going with knives. Okay, so I need Jill to actually go back after this fight. I do 18. Okay, I need you to not crit, please. See if we can't bait them to come out. So Jill's gonna tick you out. 10, perfect. I did pick knives for Ileana. I don't know if you remember, Abby. My Ileana knows knives. Because she needs knives to eat. So I gave her knives. But why did you use your mage for physical attacks? Good question. Ileana and Tormod actually has decent attack stat. Or strength stat. So they'd be okay with it. It would be decent. Sylph is here. Wait. Oh, he's going for... what the heck? You could have attacked Soth. He could have attacked Soth, but he went for Astrid there. I mean, okay. Ooh. I really picked the wrong sniper to train. It's okay, Abby. You can always play the game again. Why did I choose the toddler? Hey, I want to level up the toddler too. He's a good kid. Yeah, I dare say that Astrid is probably my best unit. I dare say. I don't think I need to move them too far away because I know they're gonna spawn close by. Okay, so I would like to steal. Also, hello there, Soul. Hello again, and welcome. We are on attempt number 2 for today. I got Jill killed earlier. Or not Jill, who died? I think it was Leith, right? I think Leith died. I think it was Leith, maybe? Yeah, I think it was Leith. Leith died. Okay, so this is probably a hole. Should I trigger it though? I do want to steal his physics, so let's see if we can't get Leaf close enough. Or not Leaf, Soth. I need him to come in and steal from this guy. Let's get you here. Just to trigger it. So I'm gonna take out this guy, and then I'll have Soth go in for the steal. Oh, now the doggo is outside in the backyard. This is actually our second stream for this chapter. I think you were here last week when I was doing this chapter, but maybe you were, maybe you weren't. Yeah, lots of fun. Lots of fun. Basically, I'm gonna line everyone up here. Get ready for Har to show up. Oh, darn it. Darn it. You're fine. How many leaves did you get? I got 4, Abby. I have 4. kind of annoying. Don't have a Lagoose Slayer, right? I was watching a stream yesterday of 3 Fade Tubers pulling for Leaf. They ended plus 10 Shez and only got 1 Leaf. Oh, what the? Oh, I'm so sorry for that Fade Tuber, whoever it was. We're gonna skip this. Ooh, okay, so we have to be a little careful here. We have to be a little careful. Don't kill. Astrid kills you for sure, but if I steal, he can still attack, which is a bit of a problem. I was really impressed. I was impressed because they really spent a small amount of orbs. Do you remember how much orbs this person spent? So Joe here. So he's gonna transform soon. Okay, do I want to steal right now? I guess the other thing is she is hurt. She is hurt. This is 20 times 2. Let's do that. I spent quite a lot of orbs on this banner just to get the 4 leaves. Wasn't happy that the game was so not nice to me. Leaf needs to trade. Okay, so I'll steal that. Let's go back here. Leaf might still be in trouble. Might be in trouble. She's full health, so I think she's fine. Pike's gonna get destroyed if he comes in here. Let's have Braum try to attack him. Take 3. BRB getting food? Okay, sounds good. Can't find the stream, but I think it was around 500. Ooh, that's really good. Also, that was very good, but no kill. Darn it. Darn it. Okay, I can get the kill, but he's gonna get blasted by ballista, so let's not do that. Stone. I'm actually a little afraid for Leaf here. She can get bombarded here and potentially die. Astrid for 6, you for 5, you for 2. I don't think I need to heal. I'll mend for experience though. Let's mend you. Strength, I'll take it. She's got an iron sword after all. Okay, hopefully no one dies here. If anyone, it might be Soth, because there's a lot of stuff that can hit him. Would have liked to see that dodge, but... Okay, great. The way he's holding that axe is like so sketchy. Even a steel bow doesn't do that much damage. Okay, that was scary because that was the killer ballista. Ooh. Okay, it's starting to get a little sketchy here. Ooh, very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. Okay, these guys are way, way, way early. Okay, so this gives me the impression that there's definitely a threshold here that triggers Lucia and who's the other dude? Bastion to show up. Okay, we're not gonna read this. I believe Bastion rides back to a secret Crimean base where the remaining soldiers are. And I believe Lucia sticks around, so we'll skip that. Okay, let's talk. I think we're gonna have to retreat here. If we can, we have to retreat. We definitely need to retreat. This guy's super scary. 15, 11, I get doubled. 29. This is 10 per hit. It's quite a lot. not gonna give this guy any more opportunities to hit me. So we're gonna take him out. I don't see how you can dodge something like that. How do you dodge a huge tornado? Brom's in a bit of trouble. I know, I'm pretty sure these two were holes, so let's not go there. I also want to deal with this guy if I can. At the moment, I don't think I can. Okay, let's do this part first. So Har's on our side, so if we need to, we'll get him kill one of the wyverns here. Do double, it's 12. This is 14 times 2. 14 times 2 is not a kill. $19 times 2. 7, 8, 7. This is... how much is this? 16 times 2. Okay, this is definitely a kill. So one thing I definitely appreciate in Fae, so for those who don't play Fae, if, for example, you double them naturally like this, it doesn't show the animation twice. It kind of just, you kind of just hit them twice, so it kind of saves a bit of time. So I think that's like a very nice quality of life improvement. This is 19 times 2. After this map, you have to make Petrine plus 10. Why is that? I mean, yeah, she's the hot mommy type, but I don't know if I will plus 10 Petrine. This is 11 times 2. He does hit me back potentially. Let's hit him big and hard here. Ooh, very nice crit. Yo. He wants fried crispy wyvern wings for dinner. Okay, so here we're in a bit of trouble because Braum is gonna take way too much damage here. This is 8. This is way too much damage. I can't have him taking too much damage. Or what I mean to say is I can't have him taking much damage here. I'll have you here. I'll have Soth protect them. And oh, oh crap, 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 crap. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Internet died? Anyone died today? Leith died earlier, and I think Soth might be about to die. Oh, that was such a bad move. Oh, why did I do that? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so bad. Oh my goodness. Wait. What does Roar do again? Immobilize enemies on the next turn, does not work against certain units. Can I roar from here? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try to mobilize him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can kind of get out of the way. There's no hit rate here, so it's like a guaranteed thing. Oh. Ah. I forgot you're not a horse. Oh, someone is so dead here. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Oh, someone is so dead here. Oh, someone's so dead. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think someone is dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is so bad. It's gonna be a miracle if I live here. Alright, Har. You're immune to arrows, right? Alright. Oh, someone's dead. I think Leith is dead. And Har might be dead too, because I don't think he's immune to arrows. I did hear that he's immune to arrows in Radiant Dawn, but he's weak to a lightning magic. But I don't think that's the case for this particular game. Okay, Leith, you got this. Oh, this is so bad. Leith, survive. Yeah. I need like all of these to miss. Oh, first one, nice. Hey, welcome back, Yoshi. I think Leith is about to die here. She's about to die. Oh, she dodged it. looking up at chat, may I ask what mechanic was just discovered? I keep forgetting that Leith isn't a cav. So I moved, I wish I can pause here. Can I pause? I can't. So I keep forgetting that, oh. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, so I used Roar on one of the enemies. Oh, don't you crit me. Oh, Leith. Why are they all going for Leith? Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Trouble. Okay, this is bad because I think a crit from that ballista kills me. Good job, Leith. Just need to dodge one more. I think one more dodge. Oh, give me HP, give me defense. HP. Defense. Oh, okay. Oh, I live! I live! Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to die? We must give our all to protect Princess Alencia. My fellow Cremians, now's the time we stand and fight for the life of our homeland. Oh. Help me kill that stone ballista, please. Oh, miss. Yo, I got lucky there. my Leith dodged like half those attacks. More than half those attacks. Oh, kill him. No. No. Kill. Darn it. Okay, I don't think I can save these guys. They're kind of SOL here. I'm already in a lot of trouble myself. So... Wait, what? This can be used only once per map. Interesting. You know, it would have been nice if you told me that earlier. But I think that was a pretty good use of it, I think. I think that was a pretty good use of it. I can still potentially get crit and die here, which is very concerning. This is 20, no, not 20. This is 17 times 2. It's a lot of experience though. Did you not read the help text earlier? No, I didn't. So I am to blame for that. But I made it sound like it's the game to blame. Okay, so this is a lot of experience for Braum here, if you can get the kill on the Lagoose. Wait a second. I thought these were holes. Are you telling me the enemy can stand on holes? Unless these ones are holes. Maybe these ones are the holes, so I have to be careful about that. I forget to check the VOD to see where the holes were. Or the holes. I thought they were called pits, but same thing. I don't like that my mages are like so far behind, but they had some stuff to do. This is still not good. Okay, I need a lot of heals here. I think I'm gonna... As much as I want to give the kill, I don't think he gets it. 12. How does it work again? Effective damage, was it double the might? I think it was double the might plus your strength. So 24. So I hit for 40. 40 into that. It's 23. So I wouldn't kill, so I think I'd rather just get rid of you right away. Can anyone else get the kill here? This is 8. Not enough. South needs healing. We're gonna have to do it with Astrid here. Oh. Let's do it with Astrid. She might actually be the first unit that I cap out like a promoted unit. She's just so good. Okay, I didn't check how much range these guys have. Let's assume it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, good. You are also 10. This is 30 damage. So I need to heal Braum, I need to heal Soth, I need to heal Leaf here. Alternatively, I could just run with Leaf because she's so fast. Just have you run. Because what I want to do is I want to take out this guy. He might be a bit of a problem. Everyone else is not that scary, I don't think. So I have to... I can't prepare for your crits. Let's heal up South, because I know he'll be... I think he should be okay to stay here. Stay and fight, that is. Come out of the hole. Let's heal up Braum. Okay, Leaf, she might have to run. Stiletto does 20... No, this is 18 times 2. Okay, this should set up a kill for Braum. Kill for Braum. I think you can... Let's have you here. $66, 67, 72. Let's do this. Oh, I was so afraid. I was so afraid that I was gonna miss. I'm really trying to get Braum to promote this chapter. I think I should be able to. There's enough units on the map. That was a great level up, by the way. Have you run and heal. Ike. Brave sword this guy, please. Yo! Bam! Bam! Okay, I have to know. Was that 2 uses of my sword? Or is that just the... Shoot, I should have kept track. Okay, I'll have to pay attention next time. I'm not sure if that was like 2 hits or 1. Or like 2 uses versus 1 use. Okay, who's in trouble here? Let's not have you in there. Do these guys really not reach me? Okay, that guy reaches. Alright. Think we're okay. Barring a crit, I think we're okay. Ooh, good dodge. Ooh. This might hurt. $69, nice. No crit. I really needed Soren down here, if anything. Ow. Reason I say I need Soren down here is because he has the Blizzard Tome. So he could help me take out these, like, ballistas if I need. Like, it'll make it so much safer here if I could take them out. Okay, they're actually getting pretty distracted. Oh, rip. I mean, it's gonna die. I can't save them. Oh, GG. GG. It's actually... Ooh. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I think he has something for me to... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, he had something for me to steal. It's so weird seeing effective damage do so little damage in this game. So I'm not used to it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every game is balanced different. I don't know if anything needed balance, because eventually didn't they change it back to what it used to be. Steel sword, short steel bow, pole axe, steel axe. Okay, I think I'm gonna go on the assumption that they're gonna stay preoccupied with the green units, so I can actually move in here. Ooh, hit rate is really bad here. Hit rate is really, really bad against this guy. Okay, what I need to do is I think I need to take out this guy. This is so scary. Okay, so for this chapter, I'm gonna try have Har kill Patrine, if possible. 23 speed versus 17. That's kind of bad. This is 11 times just 11. Killing edge. Might be a job for stiletto. Nope. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't even dance. This guy is surprisingly fast. Do I bank on the crit here? This is also potentially a crit. The thing I'm afraid of is if I don't want to run into a pit here, but I remember specifically, I think these two were holes, or these two were holes, or these two were holes, so I could throw Braum here. Okay, let's see if we kill him first. What's the hit rate? 29. Oh, let's check. So 19. 19. Let's see if we get an Aether proc here. Okay. Okay, that's... So 19. 19. So... if that was 3 hits, we'll see 16 durability. Oh, it was 2 hits. Oh, I see. I guess it makes sense, because it does say here the first hit or triggers both Soul and Luna consecutively. Right, so I guess you heal first and then you hit him again with Luna. Okay. Mystery solved. Mystery solved. Radiant Aether 2 should have been like this. Consecutive is the keyword, not concurrently. I'm too used to the Fey wording, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I can steal. No, I can't. Stiletto doesn't kill. Okay, I need to take out the general here. He's the big butt head. So what I mean is I'm too used to how Aether works in Fae, where it is simultaneously both a heal and a Luna. Or sorry, it's both a soul and a Luna. Oh. Ho 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 ho. I could have got screwed there. Goose, hit me for 3. If I crit you, I kill. Crit, please. Crit. No. No. Crit would have killed. Okay, we can still potentially die here if these archers and snipers, they decide to turn around and use the ballistas on me instead of wait a second. So if I do this, let's take the steel lance. I can come here, trade. I still want to use it. I don't think I'll use sleep yet, so I'll do this. Let's do. Oh shoot. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Hello there, Seppuku. Hello. Long time no see. How is it going? How are you doing? Oh no, no. I can't heal anymore. Oh, I can't heal. Oh, it's not good. Oh, thank you for the hydrate redemption. I'll get to that in just a bit. Oh, that was so bad. I could have healed someone here. Oh. I think I'm okay. Doing fine. I see you finally reached this map. I did. This map has been giving me quite a lot of problems. But yeah, I hope you're doing good as well. Or I hope you're doing well, Seppuku. Okay, I will move in here. I believe this spot is safe from the ballistas, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This guy also has 10 range, right? Yeah, okay, so this spot is safe. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, so these guys do support each other. So maybe I'll move south in range. Okay, so they both got 5 hit in the void, which is great. Okay, let's see what happens here. Fortunately, I think more of these guys are gonna die this turn. Or alternatively, they could turn around and attack me, which is not good. The stupid map in the holes. Ooh. Okay, that's an... Ooh, crap. Oh! Oh! I had a feeling these guys were... Oh, Jeebus. Did that stun me? Oh, no. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Oh, rip. I don't think I saw the ballista do that last time. Or not the ballista. I don't think I saw the stone ballista do that last time. Because I didn't have people clumped up. Welcome back, Scott. Would have been back sooner, but Infinite went out. Oh no. Either way, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, ho, ho. Nicely done. Oh, kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Uh-oh. Ooh. I have to be careful then, because that means I can't go too deep here. Okay, at this point I think I can just charge in here. There's too many dudes for them to... I mean, the AI can still always focus me down, but if I take out as many of them as I can, I will... That'll be great. Kill a lance. It's 15. Crit would kill. I don't trust you to crit though. Okay, this is a hole, right? So this should be safe. Actually, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna heal you from range. I think it's pretty silly to risk it. Or just falling into a hole, that is. I mean, you could still check it, but... You could still check it. I think I'd rather stay close to Racing in case I need another heal. Oh. I forget if that dude ever moved out. I wonder if there's like a hole here or here. That would be pretty nasty. Ah, please don't do that. I want to take out the ballistas this turn. You can take them out, right? This is a kill. Could also give the kill to Ikey Poo. Brave Sword is the quad. Steel Sword. 12 times 2. 10 build, 6 build. I really want to get the kill to Braum here. This is a bit of a risk, because if I don't crit, I waste a lot more turns trying to take out this guy. It's been happening a lot lately and it's getting annoying, I can imagine. Do you live out in like a rural area where connection is unstable, or is it like a ISP related thing where they're just not doing a good job with their internet service? You're a gacha player, we take those risks. Well, it's not the same when you're playing Fae, when you're actually playing the game, and I don't mean playing by summoning. When you're playing the game, there's no gacha involved. But when you're summoning, yes, there is gacha. Okay, I'm not sure if there's a hole here, and I don't think I want to risk this spot. I really want to get the kill to him. Pokey pokey. Summoning is just hoping to hit 3% criticals, yes. Indeed. 11. I'm not doubling you. Darn it. I really want more experience for Braum here. Is this 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know the reason, it almost feels deliberate because it's been happening around the same time. Maybe they're doing maintenance, but even if it is maintenance, it shouldn't be like that. Oh, actually, I think I got it. Stiletto is 14 times 2. Dagger is 12 times 2. Okay, let's do this. As Zach knows very well, 1% is not 0%. 99 is not 100. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's actually... Never mind. I forgot. I forgot Soth is a horse. I forgot Soth is a horse. 76, 81. Let's take the higher chance. Go Braum! Oh, you fuck! What? Oh my goodness. Oh, that was painful. Oh, that was painful. Oh, I don't think I should do this because I waste a turn if I do that. Oh, this is so dumb. Alright, Braum, you tried. I get a participation award. Wow. It's like 3 aethers so far. Good job. Give me speed. Also, I forgot to hydrate, but I will hydrate now. Thank you for the redemption, Seppuku. Okay, so... Okay, so... I could take out this guy. Actually, he's not threatening. Oh, no, he could potentially be threatening. The reason I think he could potentially be threatening is he could run out 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could potentially run to the killer ballista. So I think what I want to do is this. 24 times 2. Oh, you know what I just realized? Okay, I'm gonna have to hope our friends here are smart enough and they go for the killer ballista dude. Otherwise we might be in trouble. Ike was that special spiral indeed. Okay. At least now, only one of them can crit me. Do I need another heal? You still have a vulnerary, so I'm gonna use the vulnerary for you. You don't have a poleaxe, do you? Also, it's very hard to pay attention, but like, I don't remember if the enemy ever moved across some of these hole tiles. I wonder if it's like Fae, where like in Aether raids you can put traps, right? If your units move on the trap, they don't trigger, but the enemies do trigger it. I wonder if it works like that. But I know the path at the bottom is safe, so stick to the bottom path. Also, this guy could potentially run here and use this ballista. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that a question or a verbal thought? It was a verbal thought. Also, hello there, Nilla. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Man, I don't think he's gonna get any more strength. Yo, you know what's scary? It actually shows his ballista range too. You guys are seeing this, right? He has 7 movements, so you could potentially move to this tile and attack here. But it's actually showing his ballista range as well. I don't think anyone is in range. Okay, great. I would hate to get someone killed. Okay, mages are slowly catching up here. I was taking a nap when my neighbor decided to blare Soulja Boy. Oh man, you have one of those neighbors too, eh? I have a neighbor, he's an older gentleman. He has these gigantic speakers in his backyard, and he can be quite annoying with them too. But he's a very nice guy. He's a very, very nice guy. In fact, there's one year where we had like these 2 giant pine trees in our backyard. One of them fell down during a very windy storm. Luckily, it didn't hit our house, but he came over and he offered to help us to saw up the tree, cut up the tree, and it was very, very nice of him. Okay, this is still very sketchy, but let's see. Ooh, okay, perfect. I like that he ran away. Also, this means that the green units are probably gonna die this turn. No. This morning at work, I melted the surface layer of skin on my palm. Oh, oof. That sounds painful. How did that happen though, Nilla? Workplace injuries, right? Okay. That was smart, I guess. Okay, one thing I don't like is that all my dudes are very far away from these guys. Okay, this guy definitely needs to go. This guy also kind of needs to go. I need to get a kill for Braum somehow. Let's check if there are any Lagoose weapons here. Okay, she has effective against Beast. Daunt. Decreases hit and critical percentages of all enemies within 3 spaces. Ooh. Yo, that's, I didn't read this before. Okay, so she's effective against Beasts. There's a heavy spear. Okay, it's just Patrine who has whatever. Silver Lance. This guy kinda needs to go. This guy also needs to go. Kill a Lance. I don't know about approaching just yet here. I think I'll take out this guy first. What is this? 29 times 2? Was using heat gun to warm up a pool liner enough to finish the installation procedure, and then lean back and put my hand on the— oh, ouchies. Ouch. Sorry to hear that. Do not. I do hope it heals well, and glad it's only a surface layer. Our friend was also playing FE9, finally beating it last night. Said it was his 3rd favorite game in the franchise after 4 and 5. Nice. Glad to hear your friend is a big Yggdrasil fan. Yggdrasil fan. You have excellent taste. I figured you'd say that, Yoshi. So if I attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're kind of in the way, buddy. Kind of in the way. Okay, I think you need to go 20, 30, 31. Let's take him out. Can't have him around. Yeah, maybe you should have tried to convince your friend to stream the game. Okay. I know I'm probably in danger here. Oh, he has a longbow? The heck? Oh, he's on. Oh, shoot. Right. Could maybe sit him here, but he will probably die. 14 to 11, so he doesn't double me. This is kind of concerning. It's really concerning. I don't like that this guy can get onto the ballista there. I don't think I have much of a choice though. I could sit Braum on the... Wait, why does he have 20 defense? Oh, did he cap out on defense there? Still see. Okay, the problem is this guy has a heavy spear. 9 times 2, so I could take you out. But then you will get bombarded here. 10 times 2, potentially a crit. Okay, so I could take this guy out, or this guy out. That means I can probably stick Braum here, prevent him from using the ballista. If I try to enemy phase this and hang out here, it's not gonna be great, because all of them can hit me and cause me a lot of trouble. So I could potentially take out this guy, sit Braum here. I could take out this guy, which leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still quite a lot of people. South, can you take out another one? 13 times 2, not a kill. Okay, so South could potentially take this guy out, right? 13 times 2. If I get hit, that'd be pretty bad. I need like very clean kills here. He decided to jump into Radiant Dawn afterwards, and then I went to bed because Radiant Dawn isn't fun. Fun is subjective, right? Sucks that my guys are so far away. Six times 2, are you kidding me? I don't like this positioning here. I really don't like this positioning. I kind of need all of them to go for... It kind of sounds bad, but I kind of need them all to go for this dude. Let's check what the hit rate is like. 20, 30... 30. 1460. Ooh, this hurts. This actually hurts quite a lot. $13. Yeah, this is gonna be a very sketchy turn here. This is a very, very sketchy turn. What to do. Like I said, this is a very sketchy turn. 8, 16, 30. Does quite a lot to me. All my guys are too far away for anything to happen. This is 20. Oh, this is so sketchy. I do not think that is playing it, at least to me. I could imagine resetting a full map just to ever try to get perfect gross on characters. Yeah, I don't know about, like, if if you're like re-rolling levels at home base, I think that's okay. I'm trying not to do that for this playthrough to make it a little bit more, to not break continuity. But to each their own, right? Everyone plays the game a little differently. That's not a hole. It's also not a hole. I want to say that one of these is a hole. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 in front of you is safe. Okay, I think I'm just going to try to tank stuff here. I don't really see a play where maybe I take this guy out, Maybe I take this guy out, but there's still too many dudes left that can gang up and kill someone here. So I think I'm just going to end turn and pray that no one can get killed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, she's getting closer. So is Soren. 50 avoid, 72 avoid. I hate that this dude ran here. This freaking dude. Oh, I can't smite horses. Can't shove horses. Wait, can you shove horses? Wait, you can't. Can't shove horses. Hello there, Twink. If I think I have to cheat to have fun in the first place, I would not play it at all. I mean, again, it's everyone enjoys it differently, right? I think I actually have to hide Ike here. Because his avoid is only 50. So these guys have pretty good hit rate against Ike. Decent hit rate. I really wanted to take that guy out. Okay. This might be a PogChamp or a very sad turn. Mounted units can be shoved. The shover has to have higher build than the shovey. Alright. This is gonna be an end turn and pray. Okay. Oh, that's actually great. Because Provoke basically ate up his turn. Nice dodge. Okay, that's fine. I'm surprised he didn't go and attack me there. Oh, these guys suck. Oh, rip. Rip NPC allies. Yeah, I don't think I was gonna be able to save them. I lost track of attempt number, Twink, but this is the second attempt for today. I actually died very early today. I got Leith killed maybe like 10 minutes into the chapter. So, where is that heavy spear dude? Okay, Braum, can you kill? 9 damage. Need a crit to kill. Okay, need to kill you. Also, I forget if I asked, but I hope you're doing well, Twink. And again, welcome. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Pretty good spot. How do you go here? I'm eh. Why is that, Twink? Why are you feeling eh today? Okay, I can actually move in quite a lot on these guys this turn. 6 times 2. 4 times 2. Braum, how much do you do? I still want Braum to promote this chapter. It's only 9. Should be writing on paper, but I'm just staring at the screen, drawing a blank, so now I'm here. Well, I'm glad to have you here, and should get back to your paper. Okay. Don't you freaking hole me. 8 times 2. Wait. This is a hole, I remember. Or was this a hole? It doesn't make sense for this to be a hole. Right? If this is a hole and this is a hole, this is like forcing you to come around here. Whereas if these two are holes, then you can at least still go through here. So okay, let's test it. Oh, what the? Ah. Okay, so these two were the holes then. Oh, I can't even go over now. I mean, I could have avoided that if I just did this, right? If I moved like that, I would have been fine. But I didn't. I was an idiot. And now I can't even get over there. Great. I don't really want to waste my thing. Oh, Jill needs some experience, right? So 17, right? 17. Wait. I need to take out that guy for sure. Hand axe, steel bow, heavy spear. Okay, we're gonna take out this guy. 14. Let's do this. Yo. That used up four uses of my brave sword, but okay. Oh, that used up 4 uses. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Wait, you have stuff to steal? No, you don't. Javelin could come in here, but problem is this guy can bill me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16. Any hole is a goal. Yeah, thank you for the clip. Okay. If I don't crit here, that would be best. Dude. Oh, he's so close. Oh, no one can shove you, can you? Okay, at this point, I think it's safe to test whether there's a hole here. Okay, there isn't a hole. Pepsi Chan is more divisive now. Who is Pepsi Chan? Who is this Pepsi Chan? And why are they so divisive? Divisive. This is 9. Alright, you gotta hit this. Oh. It's either Pepsi Chan or Toothpaste Chan. Ooh, nice. I think I want to... What do I want to do? Let's check if there was a hole here. Let's check if there was a hole here. Aha! Knew it. I knew it. Okay, so it looks like... Okay. I am fairly... Like, I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure some of the enemy units actually moved out here, so it seems like they don't trigger the holes. Only you are the only one who can trigger them, it seems. Okay, I can actually go and take you guys out here. This is 7 times 2. I need 2 crits in order to kill. 2 crits to kill. I think I'm in an okay spot here. I think. Oh geez, there's like a I see there's a discussion about games that Nilla has played. Let's see. Kill a lance. Yeah, I need 2 crits to kill. Actually, 21, yeah, I need 2 crits to kill, which isn't great. So I could do this. Now it's gonna be very dirty if they had more holes here. Actually, there might be. I would never know. Let's move you here. No one really needs a heal. Let's do it anyways, just for the experience. Strength. Nice. Okay, stand there. Because I'm gonna dance. I can answer that, Tree Man. Actually, I'll let Yoshi answer it. But... Oh, 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 that was... Okay, this is kinda sketchy. 1, 2, 3. So don't. Increases hit and critical hit percentages of all enemies within 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So you would be fine. Okay, there's no hole. There's no hole. This is 20. 20. No, not even 20. Oh, darn it. Okay, assuming provoke works here, I think it's safe for me to move in on this guy. Darn it. I thought dancing Mia here would be able to get rid of her stun. But lesson learned, I guess. Let's do this. Ooh, wait, can you hit? Oh, you can hit me. It's because you have a javelin. Let's sit you here. And let's sit... Okay, I'm gonna assume that, oh, they might be all going for Mia here. They might all be going for Mia here. So let's burn that last one just to make her extra healthy here. Har, let's move Har up. Alright. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Why did he? Oh, that was... Holy crap. Holy crap. Did you really give parity to Mia? I did. I did. I think it just fits her. I think it just fits her personality like really well, right? Oh my goodness. 73. Okay. That wasn't that. I mean, if we can see the numbers, that wasn't a very high hit rate, but still. 73, 100. So that was 27. 27. Parity is not canceling Vantage. It does. I think she came with Vantage, right? Yeah, I think she came with Vantage. So if anything, I could remove this. I honestly, I thought this skill was purely disabling your opponent's supports, terrain, and skill bonuses. But now that you mention it, it does turn off my Vantage. So this is just like a not a very good skill for me, right? So I could remove this, open up some capacity and give her some more skills. And parity is not canceling Vantage. Oh wait, sorry. Okay. Anyways, we'll leave it at that for now. Okay, I think we're kind of in the clear now. Killer Lance, you hit me for 10, hit me for 12. Okay, Braum can most certainly promote here. I just need to get a couple guys down low enough. And we'll be Gucci. This will do 12 times 2. 24. How much do you do to him? 11. Okay, this should be a kill. Of course, if I crit, then that's a different story. Ooh, very nice level up. $11, 62, 67, 62. I think I'll go for the higher hit rate here. This is 13. Alright, you got this, Braum. Oh, let's go. Let's freaking go. Alright, you still can't seem to promote though. Can't promote. I need him to kill, I think, 2 units and then he will promote. 2 units. Also Jill. I was working too much on Braum this chapter, which is fine. I like Braum. Okay, we need to index. I don't necessarily need to kill anyone here. The heavy spear is, let's see. Steel lance 13 times 2. Let's do this. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. I forget that Nephany has like a low hit rate. Not a hit rate, but he has a low attack stat. Also, thank you for the follow, TLBG14. Oh, actually that was a raid. Oh, thank you for the raid. I thought that was a follow. But thank you for the raid, and welcome. How are you doing today? Steel Lance 74, 79. Steel Lance it up. Yo, let's go, Braum. Okay, he's definitely gonna promote. Okay, who else needs experience here? Jill? 15. 15, 15, 15. I need someone to do some damage too. I just got done doing a 3CS776 run with only unused classes. Unused classes. What do you mean by unused classes? Also, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna use the washroom really quick. I've been drinking a lot of coffee this afternoon. And I've been going for 3 hours without a bathroom break, so give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. I think that was a bit more than 5 minutes, but I saw my grandmother was sitting in the living room and the TV was turned off, so I helped her turn on something to watch. Let's see. Again, welcome TLBG 14. Unused classes being classes that are not in the retail game. I still don't understand. I refuse to comment more here to not spoil anyone, but your Robert looks amazing. However, your overlay could use some work. The game is much too small on the screen in my opinion. What is the most difficult FE game in your opinion? Thanks for the compliment. My Robert is a dark prince in the run. Interesting. Yeah, if I happen to catch you streaming, I will stop by and check out this unused class run of yours. Stopped at chapter 10 because of sleep staffs and Leaf dying to bolting spell. I think the sequel games always offer more challenge every 3, 5, 10, 12. I'll expect you have played the game before. So they expect to come in with plenty of tactical experience to draw upon. But I'll not say a single game is most difficult. Yoshi always with the very insightful answers. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is okay, so this guy hits range, which means that what I could do is I'm afraid of 15, 20, 20, 15. You hit me for 15. That is if you can even hit me. Okay, we're not gonna kill either of these guys because wait, Mia's gonna draw an attack, right? Okay, I think Mia's gonna draw out an attack, and this guy might also try to go for her, but ooh. Okay, I don't want to kill them, but they might end up killing themselves here. The reason I don't want to kill them is I want to save them for Jill and Braum here. Braum's probably gonna get enough to promote here. Heavy spear, as long as it doesn't hit Braum, I'm okay. And I just need to make sure everyone else is healthy. This is kind of sketchy. I think this guy is actually gonna kill himself if I don't move Mia away. So let's move her away. So now let's also move Jill in a better spot. And let's move our mages down. Okay. I don't think anyone can die here, even if they gang up on them, so should be okay. I spent far too much studying the philosophy of game design, so it makes me look at difficulty in a different way, I think. That being said, I think the easiest game games is much a question that I can more quickly point out. I think with the advent of features such as casual mode, then the turn wheel or divine pulse, or even as early as the turn saves. The series has had some very forgiving games, but I think FE14 with its Phoenix mode is the easiest game in this series. FE14 is which game? Fates. Got it. Got it. Fates, eh? Okay, this is kind of bad because I don't think Braum can reach these guys now. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, don't kill, don't kill. Don't you do it. Oh, perfect. That's actually perfect. Oh, is Braum gonna promote? He's gonna promote. He's so gonna promote. He's so gonna promote, guys. Yo. General Braum. General Braum? Yo, we did it. Yo. He looks kind of like Black Knight without the helmet. He got 1 move, 2 speed. I like his stats. Got a heavy spear. Oh, I think I'll put that away. Oh, it's really hard for me to see his sprite. I'm sad he didn't get a cape. I was hoping he'd get a cape. I guess if he did get a cape, he probably looked too similar to the Black Knight. But well, let's freaking go. We got General Braum. If you if you discount features such as Phoenix and even casual mode, I think FE16, 4, and FE8 are the easiest game in this series. FE16, from its sandbox-like design, make it quite a cakewalk. Given the characters, especially with Divine Pulse, FE8 has the ability to grind experience easily to consistently give you a pure stat advantage. And FE4 with the save mechanics allowing you to always feel like you're allowed to make mistakes and try new risky tactics. I think I agree with you for FE4. FE4 wasn't... It was never hard, right? Like you said. I guess maybe that's why they never brought back why they didn't bring back same turn saving, right? IQ. Wait. Can you still get experience? Okay, I'm gonna move Jill. I'm gonna move Soth. I'll smack you for 10 here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, I think I was saying, or I was asking if FE4 was the only game with same turn saves, right, Yoshi? Or guys, if you guys know the answer. If you think it's a spoiler for whatever reason, then feel free to let me know and not answer. but I think FE4 was the only game with same turn saving. Do not think autosave feature is a spoiler. Okay, so I think I saw that he Sotha. I don't know if he. I could steal an axe here. I don't need the axe. 1 to 2. Okay, you might be kind of tough to take out. Let's just check. 60. You hit me for 18 times 2. Yikes. Yikes. Ooh, thank you for the contribution to the community challenge. I guess I didn't advertise it here because this isn't the face stream. But for anyone who is curious, I do have a community challenge set up. You can contribute channel points or your orbs. And if we hit 50k orbs, we will give Alphonse the arcane weapon. I think most of you guys here play Fae, so you guys should know what the arcane weapon is. But yeah, 50k. I don't think that's too unreasonable. In fact, I think I might have underestimated how much people would contribute. This is 9 times 2, so this is a kill. Oh, I already summoned for him, Yoshi. This is more just to try to siphon your orbs. 15. Okay, this is a kill, so let's give it to Jill. Nice. Yeah, no pressure, guys. I imagine mostly the Fae folks will contribute to the challenge, but we'll see. Ooh, she is a toughie. I don't want to give a decent weapon to somebody like Alphonse. Well, it's not you who's giving it to Alph. Oh, okay. I was scared. I thought I left someone in range of her here. Okay, you probably can do this, right? Yeah, this is pretty good. I even double you. Killer bow. This does 8 times 2. Let's see if we get a crit here. Actually, let's engage her next turn. See what I did there, guys? We're gonna engage Patrine. We're gonna engage and marry her. No, no, we're not marrying her. We are gonna try to take her out next turn. In fact, I think I want, like I said, I want Hard to at least attack her once here to see what that conversation is like. I think there's probably a conversation, assuming I kill her. There's like a special dialogue if I kill her, but this is like unacceptable. I can't risk this. In fact, I don't think I can even risk him attacking at all. Actually, she only hits me for 18 times 2, so I could do this. But I'll do it next turn when everyone has their moves. So this idiot's probably gonna get himself killed here. Wait, what? Dude, you're in my way. You're in my way. Okay, I think we do this. Actually, I think let's get her to attack first. I get hit for 15, which is fine. She can't crit me. I can crit her. If I crit her, I do... So I hit for her for 8. That's 24. And I double. I think let's do this first. Haha. Do you like your meat rare, or do you like it charbroiled? Let me know and I'll cook you up just as ordered. Ow. Okay, I was hoping for a crit there. Okay, I need to heal you up if I want to attack with you again. Okay, this is... You hit me for 18 times 2, right? I'm not seeing things. 18 times 2 means 36. Just as I expected. I thought to give you a chance to clear the stain from your name. Yet you and Shaharm are treachery in the flesh. Useless migrants. To think we endured this for 18 long years. It seems General Shaharm and I will not be blessed with any masters worthy of serving. All we found were paltry pretenders. You insult His Majesty. You know not your place, you louse-ridden oath. Your failings are yours and yours alone. It is time for you to burn. Don't worry, I'll let the dogs snack on what's left. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so... I don't think I can... I think this is okay. How much did he do? Darn it. I mean, Ike probably also wants a piece of her, right? Maybe not. Mia? Man, she's fast. She is fast. I mean, I think I'll try to give the kill to Har here, because it's more thematic that he gets the kill, I think. 5 times 2. Nope, that's only 5. Let's bring you down a bit more here. So I do 5. You do potentially 19. And you can't crit me. Ow. Okay, let's see if Har can finish it for us here. So this is 8 times 2 if I hit. I think what I want to do is... Let's see. I know she can probably finish her off for us. This is 8 times 2. But I do take 15 back. Okay. Let's try to give it to Har here. Stiletto you for... How much do you do? You do 8. Darn it. Pretty sure you get doubled and die. Yep, die. This is 4. 1% crit. Ooh. 1% crit, guys. Do we trust 1% crits? This is 4. Okay, let's do this first. I'm trying to bring her down low enough so that if one brave hit lands for her, he will kill her. If I crit, she dies. Nice dodge. %1% crit though. I don't know about that. I got doubled, right? I get doubled for 13 times 2. I can brave you for... let's do... There's only 1. Actually, if I Aether, I actually kill you, right? I don't know how I feel about that 1% crit rate. If I crit, you die. If I Aether, you die. Do we take the 1% crit rate? I mean, it's 1%, but that's like the true hit 1%. Wait, I don't know if crit works the same as hit here. God damn it. If one of these miss, I don't kill. Ooh, I get doubled and I most certainly die. %5 crit, no. No. This is pretty safe. I get hit for 11 times 2 here, right? 11 times 2. No crits on either side, which is fine. Yeah, let's do this. How? Imagine if there was like burn damage in this game. That'd be pretty scary, right? Alright, R. You got this. You got this. Yes! Your Majesty, forgive me, please. Oh, I don't want to die. So scared. She really dead? I guess so. Oh, let's go. We got our flame lance. We got her lance. We got her lance. Alright. Alright, after 2 long streams, we did it? Question mark? There's no treasure chests. There's no... Oh wait, can we talk to? No talks. No talks. Okay, perfect. Yeah, burn damage would basically be like poison, I guess. Although I think if we're talking about Pokemon burn damage, I think burn also lowers your attack by like 1 stage, right? If I'm not mistaken. But anyways, we're gonna finish it off here before anything bad can happen. Right, there's nothing else to do. No talks. Yeah, let's finish it off. Rip General Petrine. Prague of the 4 Horses of Dane. Interesting. Oh, let's go. Princess Alincia, welcome home. It's so good to see you safe. Lucia? Lucia, is that really you? I am no spirit, see? Flesh and bone, through and through. Ah, Lucia, you have no idea how I've longed to see you. And I you, Princess Alincia. When my brother Joffrey told me you had been lost, my world went dark. When I learned you were still alive, I was so... Then Joffrey is safe as well. Happy day. Are there others? How many Crimean retainers have survived? Well, there's Count Bastion. That silver-tongued rascal is as loquacious as ever. Also General Taggio, Marquise Catol's orphan, Silic, and Marquise Mitnala are all with us. The soldiers we have contacted so far do not even number 100. The soldiers we have contacted so far do not even number 100. But if they know you've returned, retainers hiding throughout the land will surely come pouring in. Yet, my existence, it is not known to the general populace. There's no need to worry about that. Tales of your exploits in Dane have reached every corner of Crimea. In every village, in every town, the people are talking. Our fair king had a hidden child, they say. The secret princess of Crimea is fighting to save us all. In addition, Dane soldiers have been frantically searching for mysterious and elusive Princess Crimea. All they have succeeded in doing is convincing the people that you truly are the princess. All of Crimea has been anxiously awaiting your return. Oh, Lucia, do you speak truly? They have acknowledged my existence? I never expected this day. News of your actions in Dane reached the ears of King Gallia through Nazir. I then told Lucia, who passed it to the citizenry. You know, the thought that Nazir is a traitor just doesn't feel right to me. I can't believe it. You think I don't see that? Look at what we know about the medallion. We discovered it thanks to his hints. He helped us through our entire journey. In that at least, he was not false. Yet, if he will not speak, there's nothing I can do to save him. Let's go see him. One way or another, I will loosen his tongue. This way. He's being kept in the supply tent. We want to keep him away from the other soldiers. Huh? What is it? He's gone. I brought him breakfast this morning. He was here. Oh, he escaped. That sneaky dude. All right. Thanks, Yoshi. The Crimean army defeats General Petrine, one of King Ashnard's feared four riders, and finally arrives home. The princess's return is met with the jubilations and tears of the retainers who have managed to survive. As long as we have Princess Elincia, Crimea will be liberated. These are the words that gave the people hope as they endured the harsh rule of a conquering country. The silent masses who long for the restoration of their homeland, slowly begin to give voice to their dream. Surely, they think, this chance to see Crimea freed will not be wasted. Chapter 24, Battle Reunion. Ooh, this looks kind of familiar. Oh, never mind. I thought this is the map where we met Marsha's brother, Makalov. Oh, Joffrey. Oh, I recognize this dude. I've seen pictures of this guy in like Fake Horde on Reddit, but I did not know it was Joffrey. Can it be? There's no mistaking it. There's no mistaking my words. The princess has returned to Crimea. Lady Lucia serves as her guide. They should be on their way as we speak. How long has it been since we've seen the princess? We've been living for the day where we would steal the eyes from Dane's army and bring her home. And now it has come. Indeed, for His Majesty, for the Queen, and for Crown Prince Renning as well. We must act as one and support our beloved Princess Elincia. Yes, if all goes well, our dearest wish will soon come to fulfillment. There's no time to wait. If we wish to properly greet the princess and her retinue, there is much to be done. Right. Let's let everyone know. We must divide the task and begin preparations for a feast at once. And flowers must be prepared for the princess's chamber. Oh, we mustn't forget music and entertainment either. I suppose I shall have to polish the silver tableware I was hiding too. You possess such refined things? I figured a rustic boor like you would have sold them for a lamb's shank. I received the silver from His Majesty when I was awarded my knighthood. I have been saving it for just such an occasion. Well done. Get ready. We are going to be very, very busy. What a fantastic day this will be. Ooh, thank you for the contribution. Rain Thunder. 4,000 so far. The Crimean retainers are waiting for us at this castle Delbray. Yes, in your absence, Princess, we used the cellars beneath the castle as a secret meeting place. It is from there that we contacted other retainers who were hiding throughout the land. And no one was discovered. We disguised ourselves as merchants or peasants. The Dane looked right past us. Their arrogance is without equal. However, now that we've heard of your return, we are bringing out our hidden Crimean armor and polishing away. Merchants. Joffrey is one thing, but I cannot imagine Bastion as a shopkeeper. No one could. That's why he dressed as a street performer. Now that I can see. I'm sure it suited him perfectly. Did he juggle and gamble about? And Joffrey, never have you seen a merchant with such perfect posture. That sounds just like him. Princess Alicia seems to be having a wonderful time. She's been smiling and laughing for hours. It seems she and Lucia grew up together. She feels completely at ease around her. The princess seems to be of good cheer when she is with us and all, but I suppose she was putting on a brave face. When I see her in this light, I am reminded that she's still only a young woman. What we see now is the princess as she was before Dane's attack. That is the true Princess Alicia. It's good to be home, isn't it? We've still many battles ahead, but for tonight, we should relax and let ourselves forget our cares. We should relax and let ourselves forget our cares. No one can continue under this much stress forever, right? I suppose you're right. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Yes, I figured as much. Astrid was kind of helping us take out all the scary units. So awesome. We got a bit of bonus experience and just a bit of gold. We're definitely spending way more than we're earning. So that could potentially be concerning if we keep forging weapons at this rate. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Okay. Let's make a very quick save here. And awesome. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Ooh, a friend. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there. We'll do the info talks. We'll do we'll hand out some bonus experience and some skill management stuff tomorrow. I'll also fix up everyone's inventory and forge a new weapon as well tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys all for tuning in as always. A big friendly welcome to our new follower, or not follower, or I guess no one followed during the stream today, but thank you again for the raid, TLBG, and I will try to check out your unused class stream if I can. Yeah, we'll end things there. I'll be back again same time tomorrow for another FE9 stream. I'm definitely having a lot more fun with this than trying to prepare for SDS. If anyone is also preparing and haven't done their matches yet, I wish you the best of luck. I will maybe do a couple matches tomorrow on stream for Faye, so we'll see. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, I will stop rambling and end things there. Thank you guys again for watching as always, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. I did my 5 matches on the first day. Ooh, awesome. But yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright, take care and bye.